Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Playing Life with Erin, and I'm so excited you decided to stop by and check out this video. Thanks for being here. And if you're returning, hey, what's going on? Okay, guys, I'm going to pull you down just a little bit, and then I'm going to zoom you out. I like to be able to see my screen as I'm filming. Okay, so we are going to be doing a September flip through in my Hobonichi Weeks and in my Hobonichi Cousin. We'll start with the weeks because I have to say there's not much going on in here. I was better than I was in October, so that's a plus. And then we'll get to the Hobonichi Cousin, which I tend to keep up with more. This is my planner piece. And then if you stick around to the end of the video, I might do a little sneak peek of what I'm planning or my thoughts for my 2024 lineup. So stick around. That'll be at the end of the video. And also, if you are interested in subscribing to the channel, go ahead and do that now so you don't forget, and then hit that little bell notification so you're always notified when we come out with something new on the channel. And there'll be a lot of new things coming up, especially the 2024 lineup. It is coming, guys, I promise. And also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's really good for the channel. And okay, let's get going. So first of all, if you guys remember, I don't know where it is actually at the moment, but I had, I think it's called a Zoe pen cover on my Hobonichi Weeks. I did do an update. I decided to switch over to my Moterm. This is a traveler's notebook cover. I have a whole video on it. It's a couple of videos down. If I remember, I will link it in the description of this video if you're interested to check it out. All I did was I switched it out a little bit and I made it spooky for the spooky season. So this is what is new for the Hobonichi Weeks for me for right now for the month of October. I went ahead and I covered it with a piece of cardstock, and then I didn't stick the sticker down. I just used some tape and I taped it down. And then I updated, and I have these like really great like bookmarks with some ribbon coming out of them. And I added in a notebook and a traveler's notebook that I have yet to set up because I'm not exactly sure what I want to use it for yet. But I do want to use it for something. I just haven't decided. Okay, so let's get to the September flip. And I'm sorry if this is a little underwhelming. This is like more of my fun planner. It is evolving right now. I just did a plan with me on it and I talked a little bit about that. So that will be probably the video underneath this one if you want to check that out, and my plans and what I've been using this primarily for and what I've been enjoying using it for. Okay, so obviously, we are off to a awesome start in September. No, let me pull you down a little bit because I know you guys can't see that I did nothing. September going into August, August going into September was very overwhelming and tough for me. Both my kids started school. Spencer, though with the same school, she's in a different building. So it was like kind of nerve wracking, and then figuring out bus and pickup and all that stuff. And my kids are further away from each other. They used to be in one school, but then Weston decided he needed to grow up and go to middle school. So it was pretty overwhelming, and I didn't really have the headspace to like sit down and just like plan, and like do my to-do list. Like I just got a scrap of paper, and that's life. So listen, right now I'm going to tell you, come close. If you have seasons where you're not using your planner for a few weeks, it's okay. It's okay. You don't need to back plan. You just look, boom, turn the page. And if you don't do it for that one, because like I'm going to show you, look, oh boy. Yeah. And it gets worse. And then, oh yeah. So don't feel bad about it. It is what it is. It's your planner. This is supposed to be your peace, your relaxing place so you keep organized, things like that. But sometimes it's okay. It's okay to not plan. Anyways, that's my spiel for today. Okay, so as you can see, I started off again in September. So this is the week of the 11th through the 17th. I sort of kind of kept up with it. Things were starting to, kind of like get back into the routine of things in school and all of it. These stickers, I believe, are stickers that I got from my Temu stationery haul. So if you want to check that out, if I remember, I will link it in the descriptions. If not, just scroll through the videos. You'll see it. I am working on putting some albums together. I think they're albums. I don't know what they're called. On YouTube. So this way you guys can find things a little easier. So hopefully I'll get that done by the end of this week. Today is Tuesday, so I have a couple of days to do that. This will be up on probably Friday. We're shooting for Friday. Okay, so I used stickers from my Temu stationery haul, which I really love these stickers. I thought this came out really nice. I was just kind of like edging into like September, pulling me out of summer, kicking and screaming, but here we are. And then I went all in for for the week of, let me see, the 18th through the 24th. I believe the first day of fall was somewhere in here, so that's why I decided to kind of go all in for the fall. And we were having some really hot weather, if I remember correctly, where they actually closed school down because it got so hot. But this was hard. But these stickers made it all the worthwhile and so cute. These are Happy Planner stickers. These came from the Happy Fall, I believe it was Happy Fall sticker book. It was from last year's fall release of the Happy Planner, and I really, really love how this one came out. I have to say, I enjoy this one a lot. I have been reorganizing my crafting space, and I've been promising you guys a video, and eventually I will get it. I have come to like a kind of like a stop with my organization because I'm trying to work out a couple of shelves and how I want to organize them. So I didn't forget about it. It's just a work in progress. But in going through all of my crafting things, I stumbled upon all of my Happy Planner books because I used to be a Happy Planner. And I was like, heck, why not? So I pulled out some, and we've been getting creative in the Hobonichis with some Happy Planner and Live, Love, Posh stickers and things like that. So I really like how this came out. I was very diligent. I got mostly everything done on my to-do list, and then I did my market list, and I was really good about my mood tracker. So I was really proud about that and my habits. And then this week, didn't have too much going on my to-do list, which is okay. So the way I set this up, I have this as an ongoing to-do list, and it's not day specific. It's just a running list of things that I need to get done. I have a high and low that I use this section for. This is for appointments and things that I need to remember. And then I have my market list, a mood tracker, and usually a habit tracker. But I think with this one, I didn't have enough space, and I was okay with that. I added it to the cousin probably, or maybe I had intentions of doing so. I don't know if I did. We'll find out when we do that flip. So these are Live, Love, Posh stickers. I think this is from the Chic Fall or Whimsical Fall. I can't remember. I apologize. But again, I found all these stickers, and I'm obsessed with Live, Love, Posh. And my thing was that my Hobonichi Cousin, if you've been around for a little while, the theme is Coffee Monster Co. And I'm pretty certain that's what it's going to be for 2024 because I absolutely love it, and it brings me peace, and I like it. So I've been kind of trying to figure out how to use some of my larger stickers in a smaller planner. And I'm hoping that in doing so, I'm inspiring myself, and hopefully I'm inspiring you as well, because there are just so many cute stickers out there, and it's just nice to see how they can be used in a smaller planner. This is my small but mighty planner. I absolutely love it. So this is Live, Love, Posh. And then, and that was the last week of September. You guys just get a little preview of October. Another thing that I want to show, and this is for October, so we will look at it again probably in October, so I'm just going to kind of breeze through it, but I have been forever trying to figure out how to use these note pages in the back. Granted, there's only 75 of them. This is a spring start, so I probably will blow through these pretty quickly. I'm not going to be going and purchasing a mega. I've already decided on my Hobonichi weeks for this year, for 2024. So we'll see. Maybe we will start that because since they'll be overlapping, maybe I will start it as like journaling in the front. I haven't decided yet. But I do really love these planners. I love the size of them. And honestly, I really love being able to fill up a journal. And a lot of times I'm squirrel when it comes to journals. And I'm like, ooh, that one's pretty. And I start it, and then I only make it halfway through or 3/4 the way through. And then I find something else. I'm like a dolphin that's buying something shiny. And I'm like, ooh, pretty planner. Let me get another one. Or a pretty journal. And let me get another one. So I have a problem. If you're here on this channel, you might also have the same problem. So let me know down in the comments below that I'm not alone. But I do have an immense amount of satisfaction when I actually finish a journal. So having 75 pages back here to play around with, not every day, not, right now it's an everyday thing because it's new, but that might dwindle away. But to see this completely full of journaling will be really cool. So hopefully, it works, but I don't know. So that is my September. Really not much to talk about. I'm sorry, guys. It was rough, but October seems to be pretty promising. Just an FYI. Okay, so we're going to move this off to the side, And let's dive into the Hobonichi Cousin, because this is the one, this planner is planner piece for me. That could change in the future, but right now that's how it is, and that's how it's going to be for 2024, unless something dramatically changes. But as I said, the theme to this was the Coffee Monster Co., and that almost definitely is going to be coming with me into 2024. So let's see. I've got like some beat up tabs over here, like a dinosaur ate my planner. Oops. All right, let's see. I've got some messages coming through. Just want to make sure I check my messages in case the kids need me. All right, so we have the last week of August here. I'm not sure where we left off. I'm going to pull you guys down just a little bit more. Make sure we're in frame. Okay, so this was the last week of August. I'm not sure if we did this one, but this was a combination of kits. I believe it was Midnights and City Life. So I combined some kits, and I really love these blues and these neutrals. This is probably one of my top 5 favorite color combos. But as you can see, even though I've kept up with this, I didn't fill out my trackers. So, and that's okay. I'm not super hard on myself. I also had some migraines happening because of weather and hot and humid and cold and all the things. So I wasn't really feeling my best along with all the stress I was under. I slept in, migraine. So some of these aren't completely filled out because I was just down for the count for the day. This one I used a new day, and I think I went with this one because I was feeling really stressed out. I was having, like I said, lots of migraines, lots of obstacles in life. So I decided a new day was a good way of kind of like hitting the reset button. This one's not so good, but that's okay. This was back to school week. So back to school week, my husband Joe took Tuesday, Wednesday off of work. So that's why Wednesday wasn't really filled in. And then, Thursday and Friday, I think Thursday was a half a day of school. So my kids were home. So I really didn't fill this in too much. And honestly, I'm okay with it. It happens. This looks a little bit more full than my weeks, but it happens. I give myself grace. This is added bonus in my life, and it makes me happy. It helps with my anxiety. It helps me to focus my thoughts and all of those things. So I try not to stress about this. Okay. So then we've got the week of September 11th through the 17th. This one's also looking pretty bland. I filled out some trackers, and I have just like the basics that I did. I also used, what kit was this? This was Desert Stroll, I believe. And then look, see, I'm having bad migraines. This weather was really killing my head also. So I ended up switching my Amnivig. We upped the dose. So far, knock on wood. I don't know if this is even wood, but knock on wood. It's been working pretty good. But as you can see, I just have like the important things written in here to get me through my day. Or my week, I should say. So that was this week. And then we'll kind of get back into things again. We have September 18th through the 24th. I was feeling much better. Lots of different things going on this week. I used the fall kit. I don't remember the name of it, but a Coffee Monster Co. fall kit. And I believe I still have some left over from the kit. I did the 3-page Hobonichi kit. I love this. I think it's so cute. I really love the combination of the turquoise with the orange. I love that color combo for like fall, and I also like the pink with the turquoise for Christmas, if I'm being completely honest. I think I just really like the color turquoise, but hey, looks good with anything. We had a lot of things going on this week. I had a lot of let's see, we had my niece's birthday and her birthday party, and let me see, I worked on my Etsy shop. I had to do some things there, budget meetings. Oh, American Horror Story started. I'm actually 2 behind. I need to catch up with that, speaking of. And I had some friends come over, and it was just a nice week. All in all, it was a good week. And I really like how this came out. So nice comeback from hardly nothing to that. So pretty. Okay, so the next week we did, so this is September going into October. So this is the last week of September 25th through October 1st. And I was kind of experimenting a little bit. I had, I have the Reading Time washi from Coffee Monster Co. And then I used her day covers up at the top. Let me see, I'm going to bring it up so you guys can see that a little bit better. But I combined it with Modern Bookish from Happy Planner, and I think it came out really nice. I wanted to do something a bit neutral. We were having some really warm days, and I just really wanted to use this reading washi, but I didn't have any more of the kit that I wanted to use with it, which is A New Day, which I restocked on. But I decided to go with these neutrals, and I really like how this came out. I have to say, I added in a couple of, like this came from, we went for breakfast at a restaurant that my aunt works at. So this is, I think from, oh, I can't remember. The June kit maybe. I can't remember where she did a breakfast theme. So I thought that that would work in here nicely, and it did. And has like some toast and egg, so that worked. And just a little bit of pop of color with that yellow. But I really like how this one came out, and I like the neutral vibes. This one is October. So we're gonna like pretend we didn't see that because that'll be for the October flip. Oh, I'm just really excited to show all of, I cannot wait until we get to the end of October so I can go back and I can look at all of my, my October spreads. Okay. So we're going to start with the daily section in the back, and I decided to use, so, oh, that's what, we could start here, I guess. We can go back. So for September, I ordered the wrong kit completely. I did not order a September kit for the Hobonichi Cousin. I'm not sure. I think it was just like a standard planner. I'm not sure. But I made it work. I really like this, actually. So Helen, if you're watching this, maybe could we possibly get some of these for the Hobonichi Cousin? Because that would be nice. This looks really cool like that. But I just performed a little bit of sticker surgery and I made it work. And I actually really like how it came out. I think it came out pretty good. So I had some stickers left over from that kit and I decided I wanted to use them. And I did a September goals page. And I know that I did not check off anything, but I promise you I did do some of these, like the low spend month. We did create a little bit better of a budget. It's still a work in progress. I have created a work schedule for myself, but I haven't added to the Etsy shop. I've been kind of like taking things away and I'm trying to put things back in. I think primarily we're going to be a digital download shop because it is a little stressful sometimes for me to print and cut things and mail them out. So again, no stress, right? That's what we're trying to minimize, the stress. I did read a book. It was an audiobook, sorry, and it was Grow Up. Like I actually just finished it a couple of days ago, and we're in early October, but I'm counting that as my reading book because I hadn't read anything in July and August. I move my body a little bit more, but it's more like everyday things, like go into the market, or like I've been walking around the block sometimes just to get some air and get some vitamin D and all that stuff, which kind of tied into the go for a walk. And I've been waking up early, so it's been working out. The rest of these stickers actually came from my Temu haul also. So if you want to check that out, like I said, I will try to remember to link everything in the description. Okay, so let's go to the first couple of pages. Lazy day, no stress. Beautiful day, but I had a migraine. So you're going to probably see a lot of that in here, like big, like pow, migraine days, because they were just like kind of taking me over. First day of fall, and we thought it was hilarious. Me and the kids, we went to Starbucks and they got cake pops and I got myself a pumpkin cold brew, and it was great. Usually I am not that like, hey, let's go get some pumpkin spice. But the weather was really cold. Like it was very fall-like for August. And then Mother Nature got confused and suddenly it became very hot in September. So it was a little weird. But now we're back to normal freezing. It's really only 60 degrees, but I'm freezing. But yeah, so because it was a beautiful day, we went to Iggy's Doughboys, actually, were nearby, and we got some clam chowder and clam cakes. And yes, I said clam chowder because I'm from Rhode Island. But we had a nice day. Went out with the kids this day, me and Joe. It was a Saturday. And then because the weather perked up and we had a beautiful sunny day, and we missed out on so many days and weekends over the summer because we had a lot of rain. And when I tell you, we didn't swim in our pool at all for August. We went to my cousin's house once. And other than that, we didn't have any pool time. So we were taking advantage of this bright and sunny, beautiful day. And we were actually assuming it was going to be the last day of the pool, but you will see as we move forward, it was not. I think, what did I do here? Oh, I just smudged that. I don't know. But these stickers are great. Like these little, I smudged because as hard as I try, it happens. But that's okay. I kind of think it gives it some character. We had Labor Day weekend. We went to my cousin's house and we had a pool day. It was really nice, beautiful pool day. Pool was beautiful. And I was feeling very high in anxiety. This comes from the shop Mochicha. These, I guess, like it's modeled after a gum, like a Japanese gum maybe. I can't remember now. But I was feeling very anxious, like very anxious about the start of school, which was happening on Tuesday. I was very nervous about pickup and drop off and all the things and having Weston walk a little bit and Spencer, lots of things. I was very anxious just thinking about it. But in hindsight, it's all worked out and it's been pretty good. So we have the first day of 4th and middle school. I can't even. It was a really good day. 1 day down, 179 to go. So I tease and I'm like, ooh, school's going to start. Yay. And then school starts and I'm like, oh my gosh, is it summer? I just feel like if we had like summer break and then I just had like maybe a day or two where like my mom and dad took the kids or the kids went to summer camp or something, that'd be great balance for me. But what ends up happening is summer goes by and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love my kids, but I need to be able to hear my own thoughts. And then they go back to school and then I'm like, oh my gosh, bring them back home to me because nobody can take care of my kids like I can take care of my kids. So it's a struggle. But anyways, we've got day 2 of school. Joe took the day off, so we hung out. Joe and I, we ran some errands, which was really nice. We just went to like Walmart and I don't know, I think we went to the market or something. And it was funny because I could never picture my life without kids. However, it's easy to forget what my life was before kids, if that makes sense. If you're a parent or a caregiver or anything like that, you might understand what I'm saying. But this day in particular, Joe and I just did like the mundane. We went to the supermarket together and like, it's been so long that we just did that, him and I, and it kind of was like, oh yeah, remember we used to do this all the time? It was just funny. Okay. And then I was so excited because as much as I love spending time with Joe and we had like some date days while the kids were in school because we don't have that much time together, just him and I, unless the kids are sleeping. And I was like, yay, I get a day to myself. Joe's back to work, kids are at school, and then boom. It was so hot, they canceled school. Well, they didn't cancel school, but it was a half a day. So I was not alone that day. I had to pick up my kids because it was so hot and humid. But it was nice because we ended up going in the pool, I think, on Wednesday. And then it was super hot on Thursday, too hot to really be outside. But then we went to, I think we went in the pool on Friday. I don't see it on here, but I'm pretty certain we did. Let's see. Okay. Then I had my doctor's appointment. What was this? Yes, this is my doctor's appointment. My blood pressure has been a little high on and off for over a year, and I couldn't figure out why. I think it's because of my Amdivate, because I've kind of like been tracking it on my phone, and I think that when my blood pressure is taken within 5 to 6 days, it's a little bit elevated. So I was really excited, as you can see. I can bring it up a little bit. I have like a little like celebrating emoji head right there. I passed. I don't have to go on blood pressure medication. She looked at all of my notes and my blood pressure was perfect. She took it a couple of times and it was perfect every time. So that was pretty exciting. And then Spencer got sick. Or was it allergies? We didn't know at the time. So we went, I went to Target. We got home from Target and that night she had a fever. I'm like, really, girl? Like, we've been in school for a hot minute. So that was like not cool. Definitely not a cold. And, and this was me talking about Ibotta. I reactivated my Ibotta so I could get some deals and some cash back, which is like, it's essentially a coupon, but it's just giving you back the cash after you spend it, which is really great. I've been using my Ibotta account actually as a little savings account for Christmas. So it's been working out really well. And then here I'm writing that it's definitely not a cold. She has a slight fever. Welcome back to Germ City, which is school. And we ended up going in the pool for a little while after she had some motion. It wasn't a very high fever. Like, I'm not a bad mom, but it was a low grade fever. And she was feeling up to it. So we had our last pool day. And just so everybody knows, we were like 90 plus and humid. So the pool was almost 90 degrees. So we weren't in a cold pool or anything like that. Okay. I just felt like I needed to explain that. So now Spencer stayed home sick because she did have 101 fever during the night or that morning, that Sunday. So I kept her home for a day. She probably could have gone to school, but as per, you know, the school rules, got to keep her home, and that's fine. So I kept her home, and then her and I finally had a chance to watch the live action Little Mermaid movie, and it was so, so good. We both enjoyed it. I think we've watched it like 5 times since then, and we really, really liked it. So we got through our sick day, and then on this day, on Tuesday, I had a migraine. So not too much of my to-do list got done except for resting and sleeping. We had dance and karate that started. My dad actually took Weston to karate that night because I think Joe was working late. And let's see. Oh, I think I was trying to sleep all day, but between phone calls and then other parents were calling me and we were trying to figure out what was going on. They were switching Spencer from bus to bus, and then the bus didn't show up, I think, on this day. And I had a pretty bad migraine, but I was okay. So this was my migraine morning, migraine, and I need to call Carol. That's my neurologist. And then that night, I was feeling a little bit better. I was pretty tired, but I had plans to go with a friend of mine to go make like a ceramic pumpkin with like a floral centerpiece kind of thing. So that's my doodle of that. And it was a lot of fun. So I was really happy that I made it through. And then, you know, I still feel a little like blah when I have a migraine. Between the actual migraine and then the medication, it's kind of like a little yucky, but made it through. And then let's see, market day, just the normal stuff to do with my mom and going out and going shopping. And I had a long day. My head finally stopped hurting. So I must have had a migraine like throughout the day while I was doing things. And at last, I feel human. So after almost the entire week of not feeling human from having migraines, I finally felt human on Friday, which is nice. And I had a really great day. I went and got my hair done. I've been debating for a long time, so I have a lot of gray growing in. I've been going like salt and pepper and letting it grow my natural hair color. So I just went in for like a gloss. It was a clear gloss, and I really like how it looks. But now I keep doing this thing where I find these pictures of like this really pretty ash blonde or even like a white, and just to kind of fill it in. So I'm a little more salt, a little less pepper. But then like I go to make the appointment and I'm like, 10 people tell me how great my hair looks. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should just let it go natural. But I did make an appointment for November 17th. So stay tuned. We're not sure if we're going to get that done, but it'll be right before my birthday. So it'll be nice. But that was really great. And then let's see, this weather. Oh, that's right. We had like hurricane winds and lots of rain. Yeah. Oh, and then Joe and I tried to watch some scary movies, but we started watching one. We had to stop watching. It was so bad, which normally I don't do, but here we are. The afternoon, let's see, this was Saturday. It didn't go as planned, so my day didn't go as planned, but we did do a couple of things. We went to the Guitar Center. I did my Etsy order that I had, and then my TCMC snail mail came in, so that was nice. Up early, but not before the kids. So waking up in the morning is on the weekends. I try to sleep till 7. I usually get up around 5 during the week. So sleeping until 6:37 is a treat for me. But apparently I got up early and the kids were already up, both kids. But we had a nice morning. We made some breakfast. Joe had gotten up early also. And then we went I decluttered all of these drawers. And I did my cleaning tasks, and then I had some planner fun. So, like, I don't necessarily always journal in here. It's just sometimes it's just writing and being creative. And it is pouring rain outside right now, guys. Like, the sky just turned dark, and it's pouring right now. So, hopefully it stops before I have to go get Weston, because that's not going to be fun for him. Okay. And speaking of rain, we had another rainy day. I think they said that it's rained 14 out of 18 weekends. This was a Monday. But we had a rainy day, and happy to report I had no migraine that day. I had a good day. And this was when I started kind of going on my decluttering and organizing kick. And I've been really good about it. This is time of the year where I tend to like to do that stuff because then we have Christmas stuff that's going to start coming into this house. So I like to do a spring reset and a fall reset. So that's what I've been working on. This was a nice sunny day, but I'm not feeling good. So for some reason, Tuesdays seem to be like a really down day for me, and it seems to be consistent. I think that what ends up happening is that Mondays, Wes gets out of school. It's not necessarily a good day. Mondays are tough for him. Mondays are tough for everybody. But he has tough Mondays. And again, with the anxiousness of being in a new school and all that stuff, I think that it kind of compounds on me to the next day where I'm just feeling mentally burnt and worried or anxious or stressed. And he ends up having a great rest of the week for the most part. But I think that's why Tuesdays have been like a down day for me. So I used down day washi because it was suiting. And it was a tough day. I did struggle. I struggled today. I kept cool, but my anxiety was pretty bad. Hoping I'm okay tomorrow. I need to not be so hard on myself. So yeah, I struggle, and that's okay. Let's see. I focus on being thankful for what I have instead of what I have not yet obtained. I think that's a really good reminder for me. Sometimes I use my I Am app and I will pull like a certain affirmation or just something like a quote that I find to be motivational or something that I feel like maybe I need to work on. And I like to put it at the top. I mean, my mom went to so many stores we go to. Oh my goodness. Okay. Then we have Thursday. I was feeling off again. I'm not sure why. I was in a funk. I got a lot of things done. Some of these things I actually did too, and I didn't cross off. But I think that sometimes I have like a plan of what I'm going to do. And then even though I'm crossing off things, I'm still avoiding the one thing or the few things that I really need to do. And then I think it kind of compounds on me and I feel bad about it. But this was obviously not a very good day. But then here we are on Friday and I was feeling pretty good about it. I had a good mindset. A friend of mine came over for a little while, and I'm really liking the Da Vinci washi that I used here. I was just kind of going for a neutral spread, and it was the first day of fall, so I wanted to kind of dress it up a little bit in fall colors. Also, I've been having bad hot flashes, so that could be why my mood's a little off too. I'm probably around that age, so I've been trying to kind of track those a little bit. So far, they've been pretty good. And this was my niece's birthday too. And then we have Hello Fall, and this was a fun day. We took the kids. Oh, that's right. We went to my niece's birthday party. And before that, we took the kids to a bowling alley with the big balls. And they've been asking for a while. It's been on their list. So we found a Groupon, which actually that reminds me, I need to get another one. Because it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's super expensive, but I mean, for a family of four to bowl for 2 hours plus shoe rentals. And then of course you're there, you're hungry. So you eat something and there's an arcade there. So it could be pretty pricey. It could be about $150 a day, which is crazy. I feel like I can't put my toe outside my house without spending $100, but that's another story for another video. Groupon had a really great coupon, and I don't know if Bolero is like just a Rhode Island thing. I think that it's in other states, but you might want to check it out. So we spent like $60, I think, for the four of us to bowl, and that was including the shoe rental. So it was really nice. We took them there it was 2 hours to bowl. So we went bowling for 2 hours. It was a rainy, yucky day. And then we went to my cousin's house up in Massachusetts, and we had a blast. It was my niece's birthday party, and and it was the first day of fall, and it was rainy and definitely sweater weather. It was a very cool day. It was gloomy and yucky. So, but aside from that, we had a blast at the birthday party and bowling. It was definitely a fun-filled, packed day. And then we have rain all day. It was a Sunday, rain all day. And then I decided to unplug and do some journaling. I've been trying to make it a point to not have a Planning Life with Erin list here like I do pretty much every day. I've been trying to unplug on Sundays and show my kids that it's possible to not be attached to an electronic. So there was that. And me still complaining about my hot flashes because they got really bad, like for a few weeks. So I started documenting them in here, but they were going on for a while and it was bad. So note to self, I was going to create a tracker for hot flashes. I have yet to create that tracker because I think this is like the last day that I really was getting bad hot flashes. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully that stays that way. But yeah, so this was that day. And then of course, again, oops, sorry guys. Of course, it was raining again on Monday, but I had a very productive day. Mondays are always my most productive day. You know, the kids go to school, Joe goes to work, I'm home alone, I got things to do, and I just sit down and I do a lot of planning, I do a lot of journaling, I do a lot of mapping out of my week and what needs to get done and when. So Mondays are always very productive for me. But of course, you know, we've got rain. And then, oh, I did get a new pen. Let me see. I think I inked it up here somewhere. Did I ink it up? Yep, inked up my new fall pen. So I got this pen. It is a Hogdian. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. But this pen is beautiful, and I really love how it writes. It's actually my second one that I have from the same company, and I really enjoy both of these pens, but I couldn't say no to a fall design with these pretty gold leaves on it. So I've been thoroughly enjoying this pen. That's what this is. But, you know, I was using a fresh, new, juicy fountain pen and made some smudges, but that's okay. Okay, let me see. This is, oh, okay. So I'm not sure. I probably talked about this in a plan with me. This is the day that Weston got hit by a bike. So Weston walks a very short distance from the school to a parking lot for me to pick him up. And when he was walking with his walking buddy, I guess a bicyclist, I don't even know, another kid on a bike, wasn't paying attention. Neither of them were paying attention, and the kid T-boned him. So it hit him right in the center of like his arm and his leg. He fell to the ground. He was bleeding because he hurt his thumb, and he was screaming and yelling and all the things. So a cop pulled over. My neighbor was there. Fortunately, he was picking up his son right there, so he saw it. He helped him. But the really sad part to all of this was, and I've talked about this, and I'm not going to talk much more about it in this video, but instead of kids helping and asking if he was okay, they pulled out their phones and they filmed him. Luckily, we haven't heard anything. I reported it to the school. We haven't heard anything, and I'm hoping it stays that way. So this day was really tough for me, I have to say. These few days were really tough for me. Okay, so this was me feeling really worried about the whole situation, and then Weston ended up coming home sick. So if you're new to the channel, Weston's on the spectrum. He's autistic. I'm not sure if he said that nobody asked him how he was feeling, because I didn't want to be like, was anybody talking about you? So I was just like, how were you feeling? And, you know, all that stuff. Or did anybody ask how you were feeling? He said no. His allergies were really bothering him, and I think he was really sore from when he got hit by the bike too, so it was really hard for him. He said his stuffy nose was distracting him, so no worries. I picked him up from school. Let's see. I was pretty early in the morning. He tried though. And then, so that kind of threw me off, because usually I run errands with my mom and I go to the grocery store and all that stuff on Wednesdays. So that ended up happening on Thursday. It was a new day, and we got a lot done that day. And then we had, look, rain and more rain and more rain. When I tell you the amount of rain we've had is crazy. And then this was Weston's very first middle school dance. I put up a post on Facebook, my personal Facebook page, and I was like, I'm not crying, you're crying. He looks so handsome and so grown up. I was so excited for him. He had a good time. He went without me having to be a chaperone. I discussed it with his teacher. She thought it was totally reasonable for me not to be there. We hooked him up with a TA that was going to be there, so she was his go-to. He doesn't have a cell phone, so it was important that I knew that he could get in touch with me if he, in fact, wanted to leave. He did great. He had a blast. So I was really excited about that. Proud mama moment. And I felt bad. So we did something special with Spencer, because she's like, I want to go to the dance. And I'm like, not yet, baby girl. You still have a year and a half to go. Please just stay in 4th grade. It's been tough for her because she sees her brother doing a lot, and I've been trying to make it up with different things. You know, I say yes a lot more to things like she wants some slime. So I'm like, sure, I'll get it for you, which I have to remember to do. But we've been having like some girl time, because Weston's also been doing karate. So Joe's been taking him, and then her and I have some girl time together, which has been nice. And we had more rain, but Saturday we decided to spend a bunch of time in the basement, and that was really great, because we are dead serious about getting this basement done, let me tell you. So that was Saturday, and then Sunday was October 1st, so we will end there. Now, let's see, if you've stuck around to the end of this video, hi, how are you? Let's do a little sneak peek, shall we, of some thoughts, not thoughts, but some of my 2024 planner lineup. So I don't want to give too much away, because I haven't quite done my video yet, but I will, I will sneak one thing because it's not really a huge thing. And honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to use it for yet. But I picked up a B6 Leuchtturm paperback journal. I have realized that though I have three hardcover journals. I have an Arch and Olive and two Leuchtturm. I don't think I'm a fan of a hard-covered journal. So when I saw this in the soft cover, I was really excited. So I'm going to give this a try. I actually got two because I'm crazy like that. There isn't a ton of pages in here, though. I think there's like 195 or something like that. I don't know if it says it on here. So I think that I will be able to finish this, 123 pages. So I think I will be able to finish this and just kind of use it as, I would like to say a bullet journal, but honestly, I don't think I'm good at bullet journaling. So I'm going to have to practice, but this will be some sort of a reading journal or just a journal. I like to read tarot cards. I like to read my own and then write about it. So it could be that too. And then I'm not going to show it. But I did get, I don't know if this says anything, so we're just going to do this. I did get a cover for my Hobonichi. Right now I keep it in this lovely stationery bag, and I will switch back and forth from this. I have this one and another one, but I fell in love with this Hobonichi cover. It's for the cousin. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is, but I want to see if you guys can guess. So down in the description box on the new releases of the Hobonichi Cousins, let's see if you guys can guess the one that I decided to go with. I'm really excited to share this. I'm really excited to use it. Last year I had bought a Moterm cover. It was black, and then I ended up returning it because honestly I didn't like it. This one I have a feeling I'm gonna really, really love. So let me know down in the comments below if you have an idea of what you think it might be. And that is all I'm going to share with you guys today. I'm going to keep you guys at the edge of your seat. I know everybody's really excited. We're in planner season. People are decorating and doing their setups and things like that. So mine will be coming soon. I would say probably within the next 2 weeks or so, maybe 3. I am waiting for one other book to come in. And I would like to share it all. So I hope you like the sneak peek. I think you guys already know that I will be using the Hobonichi Cousin for sure for 2024, but we'll see what other accessories and add-ons that I decided to go with. And stay tuned for that. Hit that notification bell so you are notified when we come out with that video and all other videos. I have a lot of different collabs and PRs and sponsor videos coming up. So be sure to stay tuned for all of that. We're really excited here on the channel and the direction and all the things that are coming up in the next few weeks. So if you would like to subscribe to the channel, go ahead and do that now so you don't forget, and give this video a thumbs up if you like it. We would really appreciate it. It helps our channel a lot. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.